Dear parents, by no means is this to scare anyone, cause any fear-mongering. This is a video to educate you on the situation on YouTube currently. Hi there, this is Phantom Celebi, and I want to speak with the parents on the platform. I spoke with you guys before about privacy, and I feel like this is another subject that you guys need to pay attention to because it is a very serious thing. It is very much having to do with your children's safety. So, recently there was a Have a Seat with Chris Hansen, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a YouTube series starring Chris Hansen, the person who was part of To Catch a Predator. To Catch a Predator was a TV show in, I think the early 2000s. I don't know the exact numbers, but yeah. So I used to watch it when I was younger, and I thought that the people who were on the show were pretty gross, and it was disgusting how they had this behavior. Well, there is a known predator on the platform, and whether you want to say they are a predator or not a predator, there's a good chance, considering all the victims who came up, this person is very much a predator and goes after young girls. So if you are a parent of a young girl, I would suggest be very careful who they speak with, because this predator is on YouTube. This man is going after young girls. His wife, his current partner, who is transgender, this person became their partner after meeting them at 17. This behavior continued over the years. This person has a habit of going after young girls, and YouTube had made a comment to the Have a Seat with Chris Hansen show, which concerns me because it makes me think that they're not going to remove this predator from the platform. And it scares me because he can continue hurting children. And I mean, he's probably not going to go after your male children, but anybody who has a girl, they're in danger. Basically, if they're a teenage girl, they're in danger. Not even teenage girls, because there was one case where a girl started talking to this person at 11. And then, once they became 14, they became more intimate with this person. And then, after some time, when they turned 18, they took this vulnerable person and then tried to do things with them, and then full on put them out on the street after nursing them, taking care of them, making them think that they cared about them, and then they abused them and threw them out on the street. So be very careful with your children. Be very careful, because this predator is still on the platform and he likes young girls. So, what's his name? His name is Onision. Onision is somebody who has more than enough proof that he likes young girls. Along with which, his first partner, Sky, he was into her underage sister. He has a habit of going after teenage girls, and there are so many teenage girls on this platform. So, if you have a teenage daughter, or even a young daughter who is starting to be into YouTubers and all that, pay attention to who they're into, because this can very much be something that can cause issues. I mean, I don't know why YouTube is so willing to take down content creators who are making good content for your children, but don't want to remove somebody who's clearly trying to hurt children. This bothers me because I have a niece, and I have several nieces actually within the age range that Onision goes after children. And it bothers me because I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I know they're smart kids and their father would not allow that to happen, but I feel like you guys all need to be informed about this predator, because this man is going after young girls. He is. There is nothing stating otherwise, because I could say allegations left and right, but there are so many girls who have come up and said that this man has went after them. And at the end of the day, I don't want to take a chance that, like, something bad happens to the next child who speaks to this man. He is a terrible person, and YouTube should be taking him down, but they don't. And I fear for the next generation if this man is still on the platform, because he'd probably be in his 50s still going after little girls. And it hurts me, because it's like YouTube has become my home. YouTube has been many creators' homes. We have been trying our hardest to make sure that kids have a safe space on here. And the thing is like, children's content creators are now in danger, but this man who goes after children is perfectly fine? I mean, what kind of logic is that? Why are they going to allow an actual predator on the platform, but won't, like, but they want to take down the kids' channels? Do you realize how much that bothers me? It means to YouTube, money matters more than children's safety. You know how much that scares me? That someone like that can be hurting kids? Please, whatever you do, monitor your kids' activity, because YouTube's not gonna do it. They're not gonna watch out for the safety of your children. Please, I do not want another girl to be victimized by this man. I do not want to hear in the news that this guy went after another little girl. It hurts me to know that he's going after teenage girls. It's disgusting. He's a man in his 30s. He shouldn't be going after little kids. It's wrong. And he can say, well, they're not little kids, they're teenagers. Just because they're teenagers doesn't mean they fully can consent to things like that. When you're a teenager, you're still very young. You don't really know what the world is like yet. At the end of the day, when I was a teenager, I trusted everyone. I thought that, like, everybody was my friend. And that's why when I speak to teenagers, I try to make it very clear that I am not going to try to hurt them. I'm going to try my best to acknowledge the fact that they are still very young. And I make sure that if I do, interact with any teenagers, that they know that this type of behavior will not be part of my platform. Like, part of my... it makes me sick just thinking of the fact that there's somebody out there who's using the ignorance of young children to basically get their next partner. You know how sickening that is? It makes my stomach turn knowing that this guy is out there trying to go after teenage girls. So if you are a parent of a teenage girl, please make sure that none of them are talking to this man, because they're in danger. The thing is their partner, Kai, this person is so, dedicated to their partner. Oh, also, do not allow them to speak to their partner. Their partner is a person named Cool Guy Kai. Do not let them speak to their partner, because the partner is so incredibly disturbed mentally because they've been groomed to lure in young girls. So do not allow them to speak. Do not allow them to watch Cool Guy Kai or Onision Speaks, because that will put your child in danger, because the platform has not removed them and they could seriously be hurt. And I do not want anything to happen to them, like what happened to Billy, what happened to Alia, what happened to Sarah. All those girls did not deserve what they got, and it hurts me because I know what it's like to be a young girl and have an older person take advantage of them. I went through that myself, and I do not want anything to happen to your children. So be careful, okay? I know that this probably is me being a little overprotective, but I just don't want anything bad to happen to your children, okay? Or to anybody that I know or anything like that. Be careful, make sure that each person that you approve your children to speak with is going to be somebody who isn't going to hurt them. I mean, it's too late for Kai. Kai has already been mentally brainwashed into this type of life, and I think that I do feel a small bit of sympathy for them because Onision has poisoned them, but at the end of the day, like, this is the life that Kai has chosen, and I can't do anything about what happened with Kai. I can't do anything what happened with Sarah. I don't know what I can do to help with that, but what I can do is warn you that these people are predators, and they will go after your children. So please be careful online, okay? Thank you for listening to me, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.